Said it's my job as a Christian, godly man to be tolerant.
We all have free will. But when we use our free will to impose it on people who don't agree with us, that is what I would like to call bullying. Cut to the chase. Is God tolerant? Are you really looking for tolerance or acceptance? Not only that, this is what you're really looking for: approval. Let's check this video out and give me your 2 cents and comment down below and let me know, is this merely about tolerance or is this about approval?
If you were such a godly man who's returned his whole life around for God, you should learn for a little bit more acceptance and tolerance.
Let me ask you this. Is God tolerant?
I think God made us all in his light. He didn't make any mistakes, right? So if he created trans people, then he did it for a reason.
Did he create trans people, or do trans people choose to be trans?
It was not a choice for me.
You didn't choose to go on hormones. You don't choose to dress this way. You don't choose to identify as a woman. You don't choose to wear a weave. You don't choose to put on makeup and present yourself as a woman. So I'm going to go back to the original question. You said it's my job as a Christian, godly man to be tolerant because that's what Christians are supposed to do. My original question is God tolerant?
I think it's your job to mind your business.
No, my question to you is God tolerant? You projected
Yeah,
all of these
I would say God
values.
is tolerant.
In Genesis, it says that when God created mankind, he made them male and female. And in Leviticus, it says for a male to have sexual relations with another man as he would with a woman, that is an abomination in God's eyes and is worthy of being put to death.
How many times has the Bible been translated?
Is this correct?
How many times has the
As
Bible
an
been
Orthodox Jew,
translated?
this is correct, is it not?
The biggest thing that we harp on in Judaism is a man should not lie in bed with another man, and then we take that to mean don't.
Do you
be
guys
gay.
know that that scripture was changed so many times though? Oh, the Bible has been translated. Obviously, that's not a falsehood. It was not written in English, was it? No. Do you know Latin?
It wasn't written in Latin.
Okay, whatever was
Aramaic.
written in. Oh, yes. Okay, it was been.
Aramaic,
My whole point
Greek,
is.
and Hebrew.
Let me finish.
You're
Jesus
trying to educate
Christ.
me on the Bible,
okay,
but
let
you
me
don't
finish.
even
Do
have
it
the
after.
most basic facts
Do it
straight.
after. Let
don't
me
have the
finish.
most basic facts
Let me
straight.
finish. What I was saying is the Bible has been rewritten so many times.
False.
It's been translated so many times.
Faithfully and accurately.
The Bible has been translated multiple times, and there is proof and evidence stating that most of those translations from those scriptures, they were actually saying a man should not lay with a child. Oh, we're talking like that? It's not in the Vatican. There's not. We don't have these things.
Hebrew.
happening?
I'm sorry, I
know where
can't
you-
listen to that false. I learned the Bible in the original language that was written. I learned in Aramaic and I learned in Hebrew, and it's never a child. It's a man should not lay in bed with another man. And so Jews don't even share beds. Like on sleepaway trips, if we went on overnight, Jews, two guys, are not allowed to even share a bed for a sleepover because it's that serious that it also even more so means that you should not do anything gay.
And I want people to think on this. Think about what I'm about to tell you right here. When we are prescribed arrogance and pride, think about those two words. When we are prescribed arrogance and pride on a daily basis, then in essence, we become gods in our own eyes. And by becoming gods in our own eyes, then we pursue or we create our own purpose for ourselves. So I can be who I want to be in my own eyes. I can uplift my own self in my own eyes because I am being pushed or I'm being overrun with pride and arrogance. So pride and arrogance are the things that are driving. That's my driving force, pride and arrogance. And since those are my driving force, my focus is always on me, my, and I. So I'm internally focused all the time. So I'm self-seeking and I'm selfish and I'm self-glorifying. So I will always be trying to live my best life now. I will always be trying to pursue my next move. But in turn, this is what you will have to do when you do that without God. When you say, God, I don't need you for nothing. Or if I do need you, I'm gonna use you as a part-time God. I'm gonna call you when I need you. I'm gonna look to you when I need you. I won't look to you all the time. I'm gonna look to you only when it benefits me. When you do that, guess what you have to continuously do? You have to continuously recreate yourselves. And not understanding that in Genesis, it says that we were created in his image and his likeness. And by being created in his image and his likeness, if we just go back to the creator, then guess what we find? Our purpose, our plan, our gifts, our callings. We'll find all that. But the pursuit can't be those things. The pursuit has to be the heart of him who supplied all of that. And you have to get that through your thick skull and understand that you would never find purpose pursuing your purpose. You find purpose pursuing the one who created the purpose, God. Understand that. And let me know what you think about this video in the comments. Please, y'all know what this is. Like and subscribe. This is the Wheel House. Peace.